Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back underway with SOB versus Goon Squad here on Den Hard Point. Let's get started. We'll start off with a little bit of that Jake POV. He's gonna find good shots on the tank there. Good shots on the Smiles. Looks like so far Goon might win these straight outs. Nobody's really in the time yet. Jake laying down the damage from broken window. Backed off by Smiles. He's going in the hill. He's going to fall. Revo goes mid-cut. Make that three from mid-cut. Good shots out of Revo. Last guy up. Smiles on the outside. He's going to fall. And just like that, a good start here out of Goon Squad as they're going to get some really one time. Number 2 picked up about 6 rounds. I know that's... Oh, that's Parker, not Decimate. I thought that was Decimate taking the route. But no. Let's see. Looks like the hit's mainly going to be up through mid here for SOB as they try to break this P2. Jake's going to find it on the outside, but Team's going to trade it. Desi's going to find 2 in the front. That's all he can find, but Parker's going to get the trade onto Revo. And just like that, the broken's in on P2 from the front, but the back response is in the way of Jake going to day 1 with his gun. Good initial there out of break, out of big, and that's going to be Squad. Revo's going to find a second, and Goon Squad are coming out shooting far in this den. They're going to be up about 10 points. They do lose the spawns for this P2. Good fade there though out of Nick. Found another 2. Nick finds the 4th, and just like that, it's going to be a rotation to P3. Now it's going to be the play call for SOB. Nick's going to find a kill in the back on Tink. And it's a heavy rotation here out of SOB. Smiles does find a good 2-piece. Desi with the 3rd onto Revo. Last guy up is going to be Nick. Let's see how SOB go to hold this. Looks like the spawns are coming in from around Dojo's side. He's trying to deal with playing his life, dipping and dodging, and he's somehow still alive. Number 3 though coming in on the pin. He's gonna find good shots with the NPC. He's gonna find 2. Revo up to a 9 and 7 start. Nick 10 and 3 start. SMGs are shooting right now for Goon Squad as they have about a 10-point lead, but good control here this last 20. Desi though gonna break on in maybe. Jake finds one, gonna get traded. Looks like this scrap time gonna go the way of SOB here. Good shots there out of Smiles onto Nick, clearing up mid. Smiles gonna push this out. He's got a big big mission here. See if he can break into these spawns for this P4. To give that up. We got number 17 guy. He's gonna get found. Parker up through the front. Trader out of Parker. He's pushing on his back by him. He had the pistol. He's out. Team 1. As he flags it, able to win it though. Goon Squad are just holding down. Parker breaks. Good shots there out of Jake onto Parker. Good kill there on Tink holding mid, and this is a good hold here so far out of Goon Squad as they're getting just the majority of these kills. Nick 14 and 6 already through the first rotation. Great start for him. On the other side, it's 5 and 14 out of his brother Parker. Not the start for Parker, but early into this game, only down 4. Good gunfight when they're out of Parker, and just like that, he's got a good 2-piece. That gun is shooting almost rips his brother off the head. He not quite, but good start to this second rotation if you're SOB. This early P1 time. Revo gonna have to make cut control now. Jake gets the kill time, so. Ooh, Smiles stopped shooting. That's just unlucky. And now this P1 hold's coming in for Goon Squad as they're up to about a 40-point lead and growing now. And break this up. Let's get the kill time. Looks like he's lagging a little bit. I don't know what that's about. Hopefully it's not It looks like on my screen. Shot there, good 2 out of Desi. 3, not gonna need 2. Team gets it. But the rotation is to P2. Goon Squad gonna have this early time as they're up about 60 points here. Miles outside. Nobody was watching outer, and he just finds 2. Miscommunication there maybe as he just sneaks up outer. Smiles on 4 now. Good kills out of him. Smiles starting to heat up on a 5 screen now. This is what he does. Parker should get the back, at least get the info. Not gonna find it under Revo. That's still a decent 20 there to play. Revo, good playing his life. Bait and switch. Beautiful plays out of Revo. Desi's gonna break in and get this last about 10 seconds. It's only gonna be about a 30-ish 40 point deficit for SOB as they go into this. Let's see, let's get on board with Swizz. He's 31 and 14 out of Swizz. What a map out of Swizz so far. Smiles are going with Revo there, holding this pinch, slide thresh it off in front. Novo's going to be the last guy up here. But, he finds 2. How does he do that? He finds 2. Revo finds another one up through mid. Just like that. Goon Squad break back in as they are just on a roll right now. Points, maintaining this roughly 40-point lead. Still there, gonna get traded though by Desi, but 10 seconds of scrap time will go the way of SOB, and it looks like the hit's gonna be up through Dojo here as Desi's the point man, not gonna find it. Parker does get the first trade. Parker finds 2 around the back, wants to make sure he keeps blocking through. There you go, they do find it. Revo, last guy on the hill. He's gonna get traded out here. Close Dojo spawn does come through for Goon Squad, so they're gonna still have a bit of the better side here. Swizz trying to really pinch this hill. Pop shot, not gonna be able to find it. But Tink around the outside finds one. The hill. Jake with the contest. Jake finds a good kill there. Free fire not gonna land. Desi finds 2. Desi up to 25 and 21 for his team. On a 3 spree now as he's holding this scrap, and I feel like as bad as they're getting outslayed, only being down about less than 30 points going into this third rotation rather. You're not gonna be too upset with that. Down around a little over 20 points. Team 1, almost a money hill for Goon Squad. But don't quite have the same. Ooh, good shots there out of Smiles. Was able to hit our wall thing and end up killing. Good shots out of Smiles there. No, he's on a 4 spree, 22 and 19. Back to El Clasico there, window to window. But maybe I think he's out of ammo, so he's running at it with the pistol. Couldn't John Wick his way through the couches, but Swizz gonna find another 2-piece, and this guy Swizz is just on one right now. 27 and 23 on a 3 spree. Hit it in hill. Gonna fall there, but Revo gets the trade. Revo does have a little bit to deal with here. He's the lone man on P2. Big first kill on the Desi. Parker's gonna find the trade though. And SOB are gonna have early control of this P2, but they have it from the front. No spawn right now. Definitely on the side of Goon Squad. The team gets it through the middle. Big 2-piece out of Parker. And Smiles gets the 3rd, and now you almost kind of are okay with not having spawns. You're keeping Goon Squad trapped in the back of the map. And just like that, we're gonna go high game. The lead change comes in with about 2 points. Desi with the team kill, but it looks like SOB are gonna win the trade outs. Revo up the he's gonna find 1. Desi's gonna find the trade though, and they're up to about a 10-point lead after being down as much as about 60 or so. So one old Desi big one on one. Can he find the second big? No, he cannot. So Jake's gonna get this scrap, and it's gonna be virtually a tie game going into this P3. Goon Squad with the early hold, but SOB all locked their sides already. Far, dead. Make that 4 dead for Goon Squad as SOB with a good hold there. Smiles pushed up, being the annoying spot. Couldn't quite get the kill. Does force a team to low. Parker not going to be able to find one. Revo, what a good shot. Novo and Revo clean it on up. But they do flip out on the spawns. They are getting this time. If they get it, it'll be about a tie game. But that P4, likely where we might get. We'll see if a break can come through. But SOB are going to have the initial. So nobody's playing the back, and Revo might make his way through. This is a big win, and he wins it. And that's going to spawn out SOB. And they 3-stack the front like they were waiting for him to be front and not play the role. Nick's going to slide in, and he's going to get one, get traded. But time right now going the way of Goon Squad. And they just haven't got a free break. They just walk through the spawn 1-1 gunfight, and they're just free spawns. Not sure what that setup was, but SOB do get the kills front. High game here, 230 on the pinch. Nick's gonna find 2, get traded. And they do still win it here. Kills. Novo's gonna find a good 2-piece. Last guy's number 8. He's gonna win the one on the pinch. It's Desi. No time left. He's weak. You gotta touch the hill. Nobody's gonna be able to get there, and Goon Squad are gonna take map number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Good map there to Goon Squad. Had a good early lead. Lost it a little bit. Went down 220 to 200. Iced up what mattered. Secured the spawns for P4 and held it down. They're going to take map 1, 252, 33, Nick 34 and 27, Revo 32 and 31, 30 and 34 out of Swizz, 29, 23 out of Novo. Just an all-around even scoring battle there. Desi 38 and 30, doing the most for his team on the other side, but good map there out of Goon Squad. Very even slang. Stuff you like to see. let's get in here to this game number 2, Scar S&D. We'll go on board here with Swizz as he might have the boomstick out, and is this maybe an early B hit? I love this out of Goon Squad. Very unconventional, but he's gonna find the first blood. But what a snipe out of Swizz. Had a great map 1. Good start here in this map number 2, and looks like the hit's gonna be over to B though, and SOB still not really sure that he's over there. Desi died at plane, and nobody seemed to react about that they could be. Tink dies, but Parker finds one from plane onto Swizz, so 2v2 now. Revo's gonna find the kill onto Smiles in the spawn, and should just play his life here. Parker's gonna be in a tough position. He's just gonna back up. He's gonna take it there. And good first round out of the Goon Squad as they hit B off the rip, something you rarely see, and they're just saying, screw it, we're gonna do the first round. And I love that play. Alrighty, here, let's get on board with, let's start with Revo here. He's up to 2-0, got 2 kills in that last round. See where he's going to elect to play, and, well, maybe some technical difficulties. We shall see, I'm not sure. Yo.
Mike just lost connection to host. He's coming right back.
Are they, so it's still gonna, is it gonna be one of them?
Yeah, it was after the round.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, sounds good. Holy, where's my caster call? I've lost it. Oh, there it is. So I believe y'all should have heard it there, maybe not, but it's going to be 1-0 for Goon Squad. Desi lost connection. But Goon Squad will maintain that 1-0 round count lead. That round will count for them. And I think because of how it's going to switch, it might switch my overlays around in the game. So just give me a minute to fix that if that is the case when we do start back up. Alrighty, we're back into it. I believe it should be SOB on attack here, so I might have to switch the overlays around. Yes, let me do that, and we'll get on board with who do we want to watch? Anybody sniping? Yep, we'll watch Swizz while I fix this. Hopefully, get some gear on. don't feel like changing the squares, I'm gonna be honest with you. So just read the words, chat. You got it. I believe in you guys. But right now we got Swizz in a... Oh, that was not Swizz on 1v2. But, I believe, should be Goon Squad winning that one. So they're gonna be up 2-0 now. I will fix the squares because it's gonna bother me. Fix. Nick's gonna find a first blood onto Parker though. Revo's gonna find another one. Desi they want a decent pinch here, but he's gonna get sniped by Swizz. He must have got spotted, and that's gonna be 2 bomb plants now over at the B site for Goon Squad. And if you have to play these guys on this map, take notes, as they seem to really like that side of the map for SND. They're gonna win that round as well, and that's gonna be a 3-0 lead for them. This SMD, they're already low in the series. Alright, we'll stay on board here with Nick, see what he can find. He's 3-1. Having a good start so far. Looks like it's going to be a pretty standard. He's going to start early. It looks like. I thought it was a stun. We're fine too. What a play out of Nick. Looks like he just ran right past Revo there. Revo's going to find one. There's a 1v2. All left up to Smiles. He's going to find one. Should know abouts where this player's at, but doesn't have the bomb, so both of these guys just taking a big old route here. Let's see. Smiles should see him there. There we go. Smiles is going to win the round on a pretty unpredictable route, so good play out of him. Yeah, and Revo's a bit confused about it too, but that was a good play out of Smiles, able to end up winning it. That should be get one on the board there for SOB. Get their first round on the board. The score's another 1-3. But can't remember first round before the restart. So we're just gonna pretend that Mike Desi's on a donut, and so is Parker. And nothing better than having Desi on a donut. So let's see if he can get one here. But he's just gonna be playing his plane heady, and nobody's gonna get it. We'll see if he chooses to pinch. No, looks like he's going to back up and maybe play just mid-cut, but heavy A-side control for SOB. Number 1 going to get pushed up into that corner. Bottom gen. So he's going to go out for Nick, though, as he kind of throws it from a distance. Maybe they're thinking it could be a fake. They've kind of given it up, but they've left Parker by himself. That turns into Desi, though, does find the first blood onto Nick. Revo, though, does find the trail to Parker. Tink. And Revo finds a second. Good play by the Revo to get 2, but Smiles with the equalizer onto Jake. Swizz, though, finds Desi pinching, and when in doubt, when you can't find him, you know to look behind you. So left up to Smiles now, and he's backed up one shot, but the bomb should just be getting planted here. 1v2 for Smiles, big round win. You don't want to go down 1-4. He's on a 4 spree as well, but he's trying to see the guy in mid. Oh no, I thought he almost was about to win that, but not quite able to. And that's going to be a 4-1 lead now for Goon Squad. And Mike is upset that somebody found out that he takes routes, and surprise, surprise, Mike likes to pinch, if anybody didn't know. Parker, though, still on the donut, but Swizz 4-1 after a really good map 1 out of Swizz, having another really good map here, 4-1. And look at this play call here as they're giving up A site completely. Look at to take the spawn away. Take the blue house away. Bomb's not going down. Bomb is backing up. They have complete A-site control and Bomb is going backwards towards their spawn. They should know that everybody's here. Way outside of Nick. But Smiles kind of by himself now, and he's going to have 3 red arrows all over him. He is in a bit of a pickle, and Revo's going to win it. 1v4. Who's left alive is Parker. Can he at least find one? Got good timing. Does he see him? And he's gonna get away. But Swizz up through middle. Almost maybe could have gotten the timing and made the play, but not gonna make that happen, and that's gonna be a 5-1 lead for Goon Squad. Swizz 5-1. We remember that sniper round one as well, so he's up to 6-7 kills probably. Who knows for sure. Have fun, Kev, when you go do the stats, buddy. We appreciate you, man. But Desi 1-5. Not looking good for him on this map so far, as they are 1 round away from going down 2-0. Looks like Desi's going to go back to his plane heady, but the hit might be coming as well. He does spot Nick. He doesn't really shoot for the wall bang there, even though I'm pretty sure that's like paper mache. But Jake is going to find Parker through the nade. That's a 2-4. Smiles, though, finds the equalizer with the, or not the equalizer, but gets 1 man back with the snipe, but he sees the shadow. He sees the shadow, and they're able to win it 2v2. The dynamic duo of Smiles and Desi versus Jake and Swizz. 2 boomsticks apiece. Jake gets spotted. And Desi's going to find the Swizz, and Desi's going to find both onto Swizz and Jake. And when you needed him, Desi got 3 in the round. Good round there out of Desi, good bounce back round. Back's against the wall still, 5-2 now. Gonna have to, that was the first of 5 straight they needed, so 4 more straight. See if they can even out this series. We gotta stay on board with Michael after that good round there. We'll see where he elects to go here. Top blue, slow to mid hit, no true aggression. Number 1 though. Parker's gonna start the army crawl. Let's see if they stun or wallbang this at all. We don't know. Desi though finds the first blood on the Revo, but Swizz finds a trade with the snipe. What does the sniper fight look like here? Swizz versus Smiles. Jake is going to find the equalizer onto Desi through mid though, and Parker, I thought he was prone calling that, but I guess he elected to back up and he got ball. Oh my god! Whoa. What did I just watch? Oh my. Swizz just had the most insane snipe I think I've ever laid eyes on. Smiles hit markered him. That'll be clipped and posted. We'll see that one later for sure. But what a shot out of Swizz there as they secure the game. Pretty dominant game. As I'm assuming they should be ending it because that should have been the last round. Unless they just forgot about the round they played earlier. But yeah, it looks like they just haven't quite ended it yet. So that's going to be a 2-0 lead for the side of the Goon Squad here. sketchy. Every reverse sweep started with a 2-0 deficit. That is very true. And the reaction is just with snipe. That snipe was fucking crazy. Mid dolphin dive, wall bang, headshot through the hit marker. I mean, yes, Smiles, that is exactly what happened. I'm glad you understood the situation correctly. FaZe Swizz indeed. Alrighty, here we are. We're back on Den, like map 1 here. SOB down 2-0. Backs against the wall. They just got clipped on. I mean, for the bread too. Just unreal shot out of Swizz. And I know whose POV we're gonna start on whenever I can see who I'm spectating here, cause I mean that was just unreal. There we go. Not quite able to continue the shots there though. He's gonna fall. Smiles looking for this kill mid and life perfectly. Is able to play life long enough for easy trade for Swizz, and the ball's gonna be left, but he's gonna get found out and a lot of hit markers is what he can find, but it'll seem to be walls. Jake gets one freebie. The ball's gonna get grabbed, but it needs to start moving, or you're just gonna get trapped back here. I thought it was gonna reset, but Jake needs to grab it instead of letting it reset, and in my opinion, out of it. They do win the fights towards P3, it looks like, so they're able to break out of their spawn. Number 8 versus number 3 gunfight, but Desi's gonna win it against Swizz. I'm just gonna grab it. He's not gonna go up through mid, but Revo finds some dojos. Smiles the Smiles last guy alive. I'm just gonna try to just be as close as possible. Play as live as possible. A lot of Nick with trade. He's gonna find a second, but Jake there. Not enough to get the kill though. Ball's gonna reset left. Only able to find one. Desi, good trade there. Oh, but he grabs the ball. Unable to get the kill. Revo gets the trade though, and Fred, but not able to win at Parker. Good 2 kills there to stop that cap. Gets up through P3, but unable to get to Nick with a good trade. Wins it. pinch comes in, and that's just going to be a cap. Smiles. Oh no! Oh no! Austin just got absolutely slammed. That's not what you want to see. That's 3 more kills, and this just might be another cap. And not quite Parker. Good 2 kills out of him. He's gonna get traded though. He finds 2. He's gonna get shot in the back though. They let the ball reset this time, or get clean kills and then grab the ball. It is gonna reset to Ruse. Kills there. Nick's gonna he made it back on. No, he didn't. Okay. I was about to say if he did something, he's about to do some Houdini shit. Finally, some kills go the way of SOB, and they're gonna try to be over Nick around the outside. Parker went flying off the map. This series has been something, that's for sure. It's 16-9. He's wall hop after wall hop. And now it's slowed down a bit of just pre-aim warfare here. You're okay with that if you're Goon Squad right now. The Smiles does find the 2. He's up to 9 and 11. Not able to find the 3rd though. Reset. Tink. 1-on-1. Unable to win it though. Nick getting pushed up in the spawn, and this is where Nick thrives. The ego challenge. Revo, good 2-piece there. Third, and the ball ended up getting tapped at that time too, so it's 3-0. That's just another grab there. I'm probably going to add on this extra 30 seconds. He finds 1. Should be a little patient here. Number 7, Revo for the nade, and the nade does it, but it's but Swizz goes maybe too far in front, and he dies after the double nade, and that's going to go to halftime. But you're still fine with that. Still have a 3-0 lead in half so far, getting all the kills for the most part. Nick 21 and 12. Desi on the other side 21 and 14. Tink having a bit of a stinker. Smiles not doing his normal thing, so they're gonna have to step up and cover from that first half. Perhaps the first week, but here, that's just 4 dead already on the side of SOB, and Nick's gonna grab this ball. Try to go for this tap here. Nick is just actually John Wick reincarnated, then he does not have a chance, and that's just going to be a ball grab here. Black jacket, I guess. Smiles on this pitch. What can he find? But his teammates died, and he's not even able to find one. They set him now. Snipe map 2, good shot there. Smiles made his way back up to even here, sees Joe. He's able to win it. Get the ball, there you go, they backed up and got it. And we're gonna have 2 on the team, so if 7 can't stop him here, 7 does find 2, but that kill, that is gonna be a gap there. So Goon Squad may be a bit of an overreach. Backing up and playing the spawn, so it does get a cap for SOB, and they still, Smiles will still push up on the side of the map you want, but he is backing up here and giving all the map control away. Not sure if that's the right play, but he's able to get it back. Find one there. To get the cap, and Nick finds 2, and Nick's just trying to grab the ball and run. Desi's chasing. Desi's just sprinting, chasing. killing him, but gets traded. Good play out of Nick there to just kind of reset the play, prevent the cap. Get this ball out of your spawn. Swizz, good kill up mid. Gotta maintain this P1 mid control. Oh, that's a hard gunfight to take right there. Not really working for him, but he's over 20 and 18. He's able to find two, so maybe it can start now, but he's going to have to chase the ball. Nick does something crazy. He's unable to. So another offensive opportunity here for SOB. They're really going to need this one. They've been stifled. Big first one. Guess he's going to win the first with the pistol. He's able to kill Revo as well. Or he couldn't spectate the streak in time. Not going to get capped. Spawns come in. And kills are coming in. Jake finds two. Jake finds three, actually. And now it's an offensive opportunity here for Miles does find two. Wow, Swizz is there for the cutoff. Unable to find any more. Minute 30 left on the clock now, though. Kill up through mid, so this fight here. Swizz picks it up, though. Good play out of Swizz there. Number 2, Smiles, last alive. He's gonna get shot in the back. Fall in mid here, so. No caps in the past few minutes. Kill fest back and forth. Just a slight tug of war. Nick though being the spawn here, and he's finding two. Desi found two in mid though. What a play out of Nick. Finds three. Just kills any type of momentum they had. Desi's hanging on to two. He's gonna get traded before he can get two. That's an insane fight to take. Parker's coming up. Couches left side hasn't been working. They do find two kills, but they kind of just have to. I don't know what I'm watching, but somehow SOB just capped it there. But it does spawn roofs, so this is the important thing here. You got to win these fights here. Unable to win the fights at P2, and there's only 15 seconds left. They don't even need to get the ball, but they might try to just force another cap. You gotta grab the ball here if you're Tink, and you gotta stay alive, and I gotta spectate him. There we go. Alright, timer's in, 30 seconds. They have to cap to stay alive and force overtime. Looks like the hit's gonna be going through the left. Number 3, Desi, this is everything right here. This pinch. He's gonna find two. And Tink's coming in. He's gonna make it. Oh, but he makes it. So close. Somebody was shooting him in the back. I thought they might kill him, but he sneaks it in. Holy. This is the most trolly shit I think I've ever watched. Mike having a good map so far, 39-30 for him. Does make the game-winning play, finds two, finds the double kill to clear out the defense, and Tink is able to he's just fast enough to get there and get it in, but what a map so far. Nick and Desi versus the world right now. Pushed up and makes him find two, and he's back where he's Oh, what a kill out of Nick. Nick is just on one right now. And the first ball grab's going to go the way of Goon Squad here, and if they can get an early tap, they can put a lot of pressure on SOB. Defense clear so far. Nick's defense is not going to work out. One, that's just going to be 4 dead, and this just start being the momentum. Number 2 spawns up. Nobody else is going to grab the ball. We do have to get these kills. With another, Desi with 1, and Revo's going to end up win the battles. Revo's going to end up getting a 3rd. He's just going to grab the ball and that's going to be 3 dead. Last guy up, number 6. He's going to fall as well, so he's going to get in there, and that's going to be a cap for SOB as they get the first cap in Overload after going down 3-0. They force overtime. Now they're taking blood and putting all the Goon squad. Just unable to they were unable to get the pressure up the map and cap, and we'll see if they flip sides here and can manage to get it, but they only have 1 minute and 16 to do so, so let's get on board with Mike here, having a good map so far, 43 and 33. That's going to be already. Jake trying to stay alive. Parker, he's going to get away. And number 4, they already have space. Tink, he's not able to find anything though, and Parker's just going to have to just die there. Opportunity, Nick, big kill on his Smiles. Waiting on this coming, and he gets it. Jake now. This is their opportunity. Parker, unable to find 2. Essie, big kill onto Nick. Also plays his life, and looks like they might have held it here. Are they going to go park the bus on him? I don't think so. Looks like he's just is able to find 1. Nick finds 2. Around. You're going to have to cap this. You got to sprint. You got to sprint. Can he do it? Can he do it? Oh my goodness, no. The stun, not able to get there, but that was so close. Maybe if he goes on the inside and the stun doesn't hit him. Hindsight 2020, but that was almost 50 kills, 47 and 32, 5,500 damage. And that was some good ice out of SOB. I mean, after 2 rough maps to start, a rough ending to the map too. A rough start to this one. They ice up when it matters though. Desi 48 and 36, 5,100 damage. He had a map, that's for sure. So what a overload there, and SOB are hanging in this series as they win that one 4-3. Alrighty, we're headed into map number 4, Scar Hardpoint. Very familiar, we've already been here before, and we're gonna have to start with Swizz. This is his magic map. He hit the most insane shot I've ever seen. I don't know where Swizz is at, but this might be him. Oh, that's Tink. There we go. Don't want to be biased, but I would love to see a map 5 here, so let's go SOB, but watch Nick does get the first one on the Desi. Kills going to the squad, but then 3 dead after Desi comes off spawn. He's gonna find 2. And now they're gonna have the early P1 hold. Kills forcing these marker. Desi's gonna get Pink and Smiles work together, get the trade, and Pink will get on this hill. Top. Good shots down. Working this P2. What can he find? He can find 1. Smiles. It doesn't matter. Smiles gets him. And that's going to be an early P2 setup here for SOB as they're already up to a 20-5 lead. That should be a break coming in for Goon Squad as they get some of these kills, but standing there, not what that was about. And then they slide in once SOB get there. Good kills there so far. Goon Squad are going to be holding Swift. That looked insane. Play his life. Rotation should be coming. Could be about a 10-ish point game after the rest of the scrap goes down. Squad. Rotation going in number 4. Nick at New. That was a big win out of Tink at New against Nick. Nick has been hot. Unable to kill it. Desi doesn't. And Swizz must not been looking at as many. I'm not sure how he didn't know that. Revo with the sub comes in, and that's going to be all the kills. Like a perfect setup for SOB, but Green Squad's going to break it. That's it.
Or the Swizz leave. Swizz leave.
It's on a time.
Hop on you. Top half out, John. Oh, you probably. He didn't jump our side, their side.
There's 3. There's
Holy
3.
shit.
3.
Leave it. Yep. I spawned out. Play your guys' life anew.
Nah, one could have got through, but
They do not know. I don't think they know.
Yeah, they're pushing out the back blue. They're pushing out black blue.
Yeah, 2 back votes. 3 back votes.
Oh, he's fucking.
Smiles dead.
Trying to stay alive. Trying to stay alive.
I don't see the other one.
Back there,
Jump in the back. Weak. Paul.
2 on me.
Weak in the back. Paul.
Still looking for him. Still looking for him. Nice.
They're
Spawning
P2 now.
P2. Spawning
They're
P2. Mike that mid.
Hold.
Weak. Top.
Or not, Mike. No, P2 on me. P2.
One dead.
Super weak top.
Bullet
Weak team.
tank. Bullet tank.
Yeah. That's funny fine.
Mike front time.
I spawned mid. P1.
There's 2 of them there.
Yeah, top left. Smiles. A bullet.
Still there.
Weak front.
I'm rowing, boys. I'm rowing.
One in the back, one top blue.
One bullet, top blue, one bullet. It's
All spawning at old.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
picking
give you
up P2.
You got it?
Top green.
Did that.
Right side. One more on me,
Jeremy,
P2.
Jeremy, jump time. Jump initial.
One more's P2.
1 P2, yep. Play first.
One P2 dead.
I'm blocking the back.
Market, watch that, Mike. P1 and market. Yo, 2 P1 right now.
Oh, wait.
Third one shot. 2
Smiles, one shot, front line. He's jumping out.
Yeah.
Good listen in there out of Goon Squad. This is about a 20-point game. But it seems to be they're at least keeping the spawn. time should be going there. Jesse, big win right there. Jake with the trade. Unable to find it. Tink with the big win. That's going to be about a 9-point game. Rotation. Nobody broke the 100-point threshold. Parker finds a good 2-piece on the exit, kills that old, and should be SOB that get this initial time now. Dead on the side of SOB and make that 4, and now they should know where the Nick taking a crazy gunfight. Looks like Goon Squad might still be getting some of this now. Smiles though doesn't really have time. Let's go for a listen in with the with SOB.
Weak Rebel.
That weak, even weaker. I shot him one more time. It's 2 more white wall.
I'm just trying to do everything I can, boys.
No, we're good.
I got one.
Gotta
Two
go,
on
gotta
time.
go,
Two
gotta
on
go.
time. Probably going to market.
I didn't see anything.
I'm top right now.
Does someone have our market shell? No, we don't.
One's on trailer.
I think we spawned left side green, bro. We just spawned completely out.
I know, just calm though, so no one has it there.
Yeah, I think so.
Jake's top stairs.
Jake,
Top
Oh,
stairs.
fuck it, I used it.
Jake top painting. Dead.
I spawned blue.
There's 2 top, 2 top. One more top and mark it. Okay, kill the top, nice. Grab top.
Back blue. Jump up.
Yep.
I can't. I spawned right
We just fucked.
I'm a bullet on time.
They have a trophy somewhere near you.
2 going new on me, white wall.
Okay, I'm taking a route here.
1v1.
Who the fuck
I'm
is
one
each
shot
now?
here.
Liz and Nick both were going.
That was a bullet. Yo, I'm taking
White
a
wall,
deep route.
literal
I'm
fucking
taking a
bullet.
deep route.
Swizz and Nick
That was
both
back
in
there.
time again.
Dude. All the way licking dick. Okay, get top plane control.
Blue Rebel, absolute
Just
Rebel.
get top plane. Try to get to the plane.
2 there.
One shot. Swizz. It's close.
3.
Nick's absolute.
Yeah, I'm a bullet here, boys.
One more.
Stun
Stun two plane.
Let's get time. We're all okay. Go. Run. I'm running through. You so they're spawning in the back here. On Jeep, dead Swizz.
Yeah, they're hitting me. Alright, they
That's
are
what
running
that-
through.
Fuck, I was a bullet.
Yeah. Mid cut.
Spawn
And
me in
2
the
on
back.
time.
Stay alive there. Oh my God.
Choked.
We gotta stay out.
I'm
They're
out,
pushing
I'm
through
out,
right.
I'm
They're
out.
pushing through right.
Yeah, we're spawning out.
He's top.
Jake off hold dead.
Good shit.
Got me more.
Back Berlin. One shot. Back
Berlin
Berlin. Good shit.
dead. Top. It's Swizz top.
And Swizz both left. One went top blue, one's my ship.
Two front, two. One going top. One going top.
He's a bullet.
Let's go, Mike.
Oh, and one more, Nick, bro. He's just on stairs holding time.
Good listening. Questions being asked, questions not necessarily being answered during that listen-in. But they're down about 40 after to a tough plane hill as well. Couldn't really hold this P4. Goon Squad up to about a 50-point lead. If they break that 200-point threshold with this scrap time, they will. And now it's SOB backs against the wall. P4 here. Or P5 rather, sorry. And Desi's all the way at the old hill. He got a bad spawn out. Smiles is gonna get found out, and that's gonna be a spawn flip, and that's just clinical. Out of Goon Squad from that blue hill to this green hill now. Nick's just farming you front time. Nick 27 and 24 after a bit of a unable to find that one there. Swizz on a 5 spree. 26 and 28. this scrap, that's going to be about closing out this series. If you want the squad, I am not able to find the kill. Squad coming in, but early right now, good way of SOB, and they're going to start getting this P1 time, and the next P2 time, and probably the next P3 time, so we'll see if they can do it. But this hill, Jake is going to and that's big. Now you're playing defense, and that's going to fall, and that should just do it. Goon Squad, 3-1 victory over SOB. After kind of a little bit of a choke in map 3, they come back and handle business. Map 4, Nick 32 damage. Good map out of him. All around. See Nick 32 and 28. Jake feet kicked up. Swizz 29 and 26. Revo 36 and 33 leading his team in kills. Nick with the damage, and that's going to be a 250 to I think it was 180 victory for the side of the Goon Squad. And fix this right here. We'll head in there for a little quick interview right quick. Hello, hello.
Colson.
Yo, congratulations on the win, guys. And I mean, we might as well just address the elephant in the room. Swizz, you just hit the best snipe I think I've ever seen in that map too.
Hey man, just gotta lock in.
He started tweaking out.
Yeah, we started
Mid-search round, all yours. Oh
I
my god!
I switched to your POV literally half a second before you hit the shot. Like, I just in time to see the dolphin dive and you hit the shot. Like, I almost missed it.
Sweet angel.
Dude, you should have heard it on the map. They were sitting there having a Modern Warfare gunfight, bro.
Yeah, no, I was back and forth between him and Smiles because it was like they were just having a snipe off. But you know, I called it, so yeah.
I'm just sitting here like, is he sniping too? And Jeremy's just like, yeah.
It's tough.
But yeah, no, that was an insane snipe. But I think that map 3, y'all kind of like should have won 4-0, but kind of choked the map 3. What kind of went wrong there? Do y'all know?
We just we playing like stupid idiots.
Hit too many routes.
Yeah.
Hit too many unnecessary routes. I think that was what it came down to. And then we didn't pick up their routes. I think that's what I said after.
Yeah, Mike did kind of make the game-winning play on y'all in the overtime when he hit the pinch and found 2.
Yep.
Just
didn't pick
I mean,
it
we
up.
know what we did wrong. Just gotta fix it, man.
Right. Well, but y'all played outside of that. Y'all played pretty well. S&D was pretty clinical. I loved the B hits on Scar, the unconventional routes. So.
Yeah, Nick said they wouldn't see that one coming, so
No,
we had to trust
and even
Team Cap.
and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of roasting them because y'all killed Mike on Plain Heady, and then the team didn't react to actually go over to green.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, we gotta go fast. They're gonna
Until
fast
30
rotate.
seconds.
They were like, you
They
know
didn't.
what? They're faking A to go B, to fake B to go back to A.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure what they were doing. I'm gonna be honest.
Mike ripped me too, bro. He was ready for it.
Well,
That was a fun series either way, man.
Oh no, it was fun to watch, fun to cast. That was the best overload I've seen, and then that snipe was still insane. So, like, actually crazy.
Thank you for casting,
They had,
Colson. We
they had to
appreciate it.
they had to
Sure.
remind me that we have unlimited lives now. So.
He
Yeah,
said I
we
used
told him.
both my lives, bro. I said, yo, gang, you can use it the whole game. Like,
And he goes, "Oh, sick."
Alrighty, well, congratulations on y'all's win.
thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Crisco. We
Thank you.
appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty, stream. That should just about do it. I'll throw the final score on here. I think it was 250, 180 if I'm wrong. I apologize. But a 3-1 victory for Goon Squad. Good series. Could have been a 4-0. Map 1 could have went either way though too. But appreciate y'all for hanging around, and we'll see you next time.